Hey guys, today we're back with another firearms review, and today on the channel we'll be reviewing the Smith and Wesson Model 19 Classic. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today, we're going to be shooting the Smith and Wesson Model 19. This is a 4 1/4 inch 357 Magnum. This is their 19 Classic Combat Magnum. Very beautiful firearm. Got it loaded already, so let's go ahead and take our first few shots with it today. There we go. 6 rounds of 357 down the chamber on her. So, this gun right here, once again, is the Combat Magnum. Combat Magnum meaning it is a 357 Magnum. So once again, you have the 4 1/4 inch barrel. You have the ramp front end on it here with the yellow, or not yellow, but orange insert on it. You do have a serrated top for that anti-glare, serrated all the way back here to the sights. Coming back from there, you do have a 6-shot cylinder. The barrel is sleeved. You also have some extra things that Smith & Wesson has put in here to help hold the crane into place. 6 shots of 357. It is blued, and it does not have the Hillary hole in it. So this is one of Smith & Wesson's newest revolvers on the market. You also have some beautiful wood grips here. As you can see, it kind of reminds me of the old Colt Python grips, the way it's made in here. Doesn't truly remind me of the old Smith & Wesson grips, but it's close to it. That being said, your double action is very smooth all the way through. Pow. Very smooth but heavy double action. Single action, all you gotta do is blow on her. She goes off. Very nice. So, the Model 19. If y'all have ever seen the Model 66, this is the closest thing to it, but 66 is stainless and 19 is blued, as you can see here. They also did make the 19 in a nickel finish back in the day, but it only comes in blued for now. Let's go ahead and load her up a little bit more with some 357 Magnum. So, Model 19 Combat Magnum. It is always said that this was the greatest police revolver ever made because it wasn't too large, but it was large enough to hold them that 357, not go out of timing, like the Colt Python was famous for doing. As you can see here, you have that bull barrel-esque, but it is a sleeve barrel. Some people are like, well, I don't want that sleeve barrel. It's actually a lot better to have a sleeve barrel nowadays. Something go wrong with it, they can take it out, put a new one in. There you go. Just a beautiful gun overall. Let's go ahead and hit a little bit in that single action. There we go. All 6 fired. And there we have it. Alrighty. Now let's load her up a little bit with some 38 Special. I can get down here in my pocket and grab a hold of them anyway. So the 38 Special round is just like the 357, except not as powerful. It is a little bit shorter in cartridge as well. But this thing right here should feel like a absolute, should feel like a pea shooter with these 38 Special guys. All right, we gotta load it back up. Let's take a few more single action shots with her. Yeah, she doesn't even move a bit. Let's go into double action. There we go. Just absolutely beautiful revolver in of itself. Let's go ahead and get some more ammunition, load her up, and I'll meet you back out here. All right, guys, so reviewing some of the video footage right then. A minute ago when we were shooting 357, I said, I think I shot 5 instead of 6. Seen on the ground, we had a 357 with a good primer strike on it. So it is a Winchester 357 round. So go ahead and load it up and see if she fires this time. Nope. So cartridge is bad. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and grab some more ammunition. I'll see you back out here. All right, guys, we got her loaded back up with some more Winchester 357 Magnum. Let's go ahead and take some more double action shots with her. So something that you can see here while we're shooting it is revolving in my hand just a tad bit. I've got a good grip on it. It just keeps on coming out because it is a powerful 357 Magnum shell. There we go. Single action. And that's all 6 of them shot. Let's go ahead and load her up with some more 38 special. So as you can see here though, guys, sights are dead on. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The gun overall, once again, for a new classic series, I think it's absolutely beautiful. Smith and Wesson wanted to go back to their heritage a little bit whenever it comes to building these revolvers here. That's why they didn't put the Hillary hole in them. And now, since they're being built in Tennessee, I will be confirming this, but I believe that all guns, or all newer models they're coming out with, will no longer have the Hillary hole now that they're in the Freedom State, which I'm glad to see. We will be going to Smith and Wesson here in a few weeks. This video might come out after that, but we'll be going to Smith and Wesson. I'll be answering or asking that question and a lot more. So guys, make sure you stay tuned for that video because we're going to have some fun with that. Go ahead and go to some single action shots. There we go. 6 shots of 350 or 38 special. Now let's load it up with 6 shots of hollow point 357 ammunition. This right here is PPU, sorry. PPU 357. Got a little bit more kick to it, if I'm not mistaken, than that, than them Winchester Magnums did. So we should have a good ball on us. I thought I loaded 5, but I only loaded, or I thought I loaded 6, but I only loaded 5. Let's go ahead and take some shots with it. Double action. Didn't go off. Alrighty, let's sit here and wait for a second. It's kind of weird. I know PPU uses a little bit harder primers, so that could be the issue. Let's try one more in double action. Alright, so that went off. One, two, three. Reason you wait on them hang fires is just in case. No, it was a good shot on that first one though. That is 5 shots fired through it though. Once again, good primer strike. Go ahead and put it back in here and see if we can change it up just a little bit in semi-automatic or single action. Nope. Wait for 1 second. All right. Oh well, good primer strike, so it should be going off, but it isn't. Go ahead and load up some more with some 38 special. You can tell I've got a young'un around. I pull out the ammunition out of my pocket. I'm also pulling out them Starburst wrappers. But guys, overall, Smith and Wesson has made another beautiful revolver right here. There's no questions, ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if you're wanting, say for instance, you got your dad's Model 19 that he carried around on duty, or just your papa's Model 19 that he's had sitting around in the closet, and you're wanting to keep it in the most pristine condition as possible, just buy you one of these. It's as close as you can get to it without your eyes getting wet, but not only that, but you have a great revolver that you'll still be able to hand down for generations and generations. And that's one thing great about these right here. Let's go ahead and shoot some more double action. Boys, that don't seem right. It could just be where that double action is so smooth or what, but it should be going off on these. But no, that's another good primer strike. I don't know. I could just be running some pretty crappy ammunition right now, but let me tell you something. It should have been going off on these. Go with single action. That's one we just hit a minute ago. It didn't go off. Well, so that is one of them that didn't go off. Once again, a good primer strike. Oh well. Might need to be looking at what kind of ammunition I'm buying, because that don't hit too well in the pocket. If that right there, if you've got some ammunition ain't going off, you might need to check and see why it ain't. But let's go ahead and load it up for the last shots of 38 special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, last shots with Smith and Wesson Model 19. All that single action or double action correction is smooth. So, as you all can see, that is the Smith and Wesson Model 19. I'll be checking with Smith to see if they've had maybe something going on with their hammers to see why, hey, there might be a reason why the rounds ain't going off. But once again, them are all great primer strikes on that, on them bullets. So it should have went off, but I don't know. Oh well. Guys, as you can see here, once again, beautiful Smith and Wesson Model 19. Talk to some old police officers and they will probably tell you that this is one of the best revolvers ever made for law enforcement back in the day, because I read plenty of Reddit posts on it and they said that the Model 19 and Model 66 was two of the most used 357 Magnums back in the old days of policing, and there's a reason why. As you can see, balance is absolutely perfect. The gun is absolutely beautiful, and it does not move a drop, especially in that 38 Special. It feels like you're shooting a pea shooter. At 357, it is controllable. Once again, though, coming out of my hands just a little bit slipping, but you all know I'm a little bit more of a semi-automatic guy than an actual revolver guy. But that being said, still a beautiful gun, and I absolutely love it. So guys, appreciate Smith & Wesson for sending it to us to review on the channel. What is your all's questions or comments about it? Do you like the new Classic series? Because if you do, let them know. Put a comment in the comment section below. Hey, start making every gun that you have without that Hillary hole, because believe me, it just brings that old look back into these revolvers. And then with them wood grips and everything else on this gun, just absolutely beautiful. I can't speak higher of it. But guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.